North America, the third largest continent and the Guinness World title holder for the most obese. No one can out America, with many dangerous animals easily able to kill a human. From the face of America to a dangerous bear and the largest predatory fish. This is 72 Dangerous Animals, North America. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Animal Man's own Clash of the Titans. Yay! We've been waiting for this video so long. An average wingspan, the Indian condor will usually get around 15 feet. Not even, around 14 to 15, but mostly 10. At the maximum weight, an Indian condor can max out at 20 pounds. Well, that's heavy. And the Indian condor lives in mostly not India. I don't know why they're named Indian condors, though they don't live in India. They live in California, and mostly California, but can also be found in Texas and Madagascar. I meant Mexico. This large bird of prey is not often aggressive, and most of the time is just eating dead animals like vultures. Remember in season 1, 72 Dangerous Animals, Africa, episode 7, where it said Argentavis, the largest flying bird, Pelican is the largest bird, was more likely related to condors than vultures. We actually don't know truly what Argentavis was. Most people say Argentavis was a vulture. The reason why I said Argentavis was most likely a condor and not a vulture was because Argentavis got 7 feet. And most of the time, vultures don't get too large. Well, condors get large, pretty large. So that's why I thought Argentavis was a condor, not a vulture. But we're still trying to figure out what Argentavis is closely related to. The condor is not too dangerous. Well, most of the time feed on dead animals. But it will take snakes, small lizards, and insects. Some rodents sometimes. The condor is highly endangered. And at one point, only 29 under 30 condors were known in the wild. Luckily, their numbers have bounced back dramatically, and they might actually start becoming a problem soon. The Indian condor takes first place in the Clash of Titans. But how does it fare against the largest bear existing today? The polar bear can at height can stand at 10 feet tall. That's 3 meters. Wait. Yeah, that is 3 meters tall. And can max out over 1,000 pounds. This predator lives in only Alaska and the North Pole. Some have been rarely found in Denmark. The polar bear is one of the only mammals that actively hunts animals. It's one of North America's most dangerous animals. It could easily kill a human in only mere seconds. Polar bears are highly aggressive animals. That's why in Alaska, they actually have to wear Among Us suits. Why not anything else? I mean, an animal that... There's one thing you should never do. And there was a video on this. If you ever see a polar bear in the water, don't stop and try and help it. Just like Kodiak bears, they're excellent swimmers, so they will be fine. And most likely, the only reason they'll hop onto your boat is to wipe you from existence. Let me just say something. If you have a gun and a polar bear decides your existence is no longer, best place to shoot is straight where your skull is closest to the brain. Oh, yeah. You thought I was going to say shoot the bear? No. That's just going to make it want to put you in a more painful death. I was already trying to make it a quick, painless death. But now that you shot it, this thing that has blubber, yes, blubber, is just going to erase you quicker from human existence. So you just messed up. And now the polar bear is going to come and kill you. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And the polar bear is highly dangerous and is one of the only active predators. Let me just go back. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, get on the ground. If it's white, you're going to die. Yeah. There's almost nothing you can do against the largest land predator existing today. Yeah. I said it. Today. Even though it's still heavily debated if Andrewsarchus or Arctotherium, which is a bear, short-faced bear actually. It's still being debated if Andrewsarchus or Arctotherium is the largest land predator of all time. Mammalian land predator, which is mammals. But still, this thing dwarfs Shaquille O'Neal. He's making LeBron look like a midget. And he I don't want to be rude to any Lakers fan, but he kind of was a midget at the beginning. I'm just not a huge LeBron fan. The polar bear wipes the board. Our oversized vulture has to fall to second. Next up, the largest freshwater fish in North America. The beluga sturgeon is massive. Almost at maximum weights, they can reach almost around 1,000 pounds. That seems pretty small, please. They can get up to around 10 feet long and are North America's largest freshwater fish. And they can be found in large rivers and all across North America. Now you might be wondering, why is the sturgeon in the 72? I mean, it's a calm, peaceless animal. Well, it's due to their jumping. Sturgeons can be dangerous, but it's not on purpose. Sturgeons will jump out of the water and hit your boat. Or you. In fact, a few years ago, a 9-year-old died. Actually, let me reword that. A 5-year-old. Dang, that's sad. girl got hit by a sturgeon, her entire body just said, yeah, let's close this place down. First of all, I feel bad for the family, but seriously, they get large. You can see sturgeons jumping on the water. They look small. But then say sturgeon jumping right out of the water next to a boat. Then you'll realize how large these creatures get. People don't understand why sturgeons jump out of the water. The sturgeon is a bottom feeder, like catfish, but they're not close cousins. Sturgeon are actually closer cousins to pleco, actually. Who knew an oversized pleco could kill a person? The sturgeon can't compete in first place. The polar bear is active predator. Also, scientists don't know why sturgeons jump out of the water. Just like how manta ray is the smartest fish. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. You can say, what's the smartest fish? And it's going to say manta ray. The sturgeon has to come in at second place, pushing our condor to third. The polar bear holds first. But how does it fare against the largest constrictor in America? The Burmese python can max out at 19 feet long. And I'm not kidding. They hunt cats. They're only right now a problem in Florida. And aren't too dangerous. But they're pretty invasive. Hold up, I'm just taking off my sweatshirt. And not too dangerous. A recent attack happened where this is what happened. A couple had a Burmese python and a 2-year-old daughter. And they weren't being particularly nice to the python. Starving it. First of all, if you have a pet, feed it. The creature got so hungry, it decided a 2-year-old daughter would be a lovely snack. Yeah. I just described it easily. Worst part, just like the girl that got killed by a sturgeon, she didn't live long. And the couple acted so innocent. Like what Ted Bundy did. Wait, did Ted Bundy act innocent or did he just admit it on spot? Well, I don't really know, but most criminals act innocent. And then they got arrested like they deserve for animal abuse. And I don't even know how long their sentence is. I just scroll by and hear news. So first of all, take care of your snakes. Second of all, if you're going to have a large snake, any large reptile, and you also have a daughter, keep it in a cage. Heck, if you even don't have a daughter or son, just keep it in a cage. So it won't actually try and kill anyone. And most likely they killed the python. I'm sure Harambe was looking up from above and like, oh wow. I'm sure when that snake got to animal heaven, it was like, it slithered up to Harambe and like, asked, how'd you die? Same story that you died. And a kid got in the wrong way, and I got blamed for something I didn't deserve. Yeah. I mean, you have to understand, this is a 19-foot long animal that will literally squeeze you to death. So, and if you even tried, bro, I'm sorry, my man. You're not really cut out for taking care of animals. Burmese python can't compete with the polar bear. The polar bear is one of the only active hunting animals. The Burmese python must come in at second, pushing the beluga sturgeon third, and the condor fourth. Next up, the largest reptile in North America. The American croc is a highly dangerous predator. At a maximum weight, they can exceed 1,000. In fact, some have been in the neighborhood of 3. Not even around there. But they have been around there. They're massive. And once this predator decides to put his jaws on you, you're dead. They live in little bits around Mexico and Texas and like down there. And parts of Latin and Central America too, which is actually part of America. North America. So you're gonna see a bunch of animals that inhabit. You're gonna see a bunch of animals that live there on this list. This is probably one of the most dangerous animals in the 72 Dangerous Animals North America series. The crocodiles are highly skilled predators. But once you make them this large and also make them kind of saltwater based, yeah. Once people found out salties exist, saltwater crocodile, gonna be in my next series, spoiler. It's gonna be like, we're good. And now all crocodiles are bad. This thing takes the extreme. In fact, just like the polar bear, it's one of the only animals that actively hunts humans. They're easy prey. In an area where sharks are talked about more often, surfers really worry about this guy. Yeah, they can swim in salt water too. And oh boy, they will. Beach instead of shark, a beach around Central America, instead of having signs of be careful jellyfish or sharks, crocodiles. I know Australia is dealing with the same thing too. This predator is easily able to kill a human. And the proximity to humans and how dangerous they are just make it a very dangerous animal. The American crocodile is a highly skilled predator, and it easily can kill so many people in mere seconds. This highly aggressive predator easily kills humans. Yeah. In an area where sharks and jellyfish are more talked about, you actually have a more likely chance of being killed by this guy. Oh, I didn't just say they only live in saltwater. Freshwater too. In fact, these guys are highly skilled predators. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're around these guys' territory, you're dead meat. A highly skilled predator has so many attributes that easily earn it first place. It's closer to humans than the polar bear, more like highly skilled. The polar bear must make second. As the Burmese python makes third, beluga sturgeon 4, and our bird of prey 5. Last animal in our Clash of Titans. The largest predatory fish in the world. At a maximum weight, great white sharks can max out at over 2.5 tons. That rivals some elephants. And most elephants can weigh 7 tons. But that's only 5 tons apart. They are large. This predatory beast is spread all over the warmer oceans around North America. This predator is highly skilled and easily can kill a human. It doesn't matter where you are. Great white sharks are definitely 100% around the area you are in. Once You enter the water, you're at risk. Nah. Most people get killed by vending machines falling over them each year than great whites. I can name a list of things that kill more people each year than great white sharks. They're on the least dangerous end of the stick, making their way up there, but no. Great white sharks are highly dangerous predators, easily able to kill humans. But we're not in Africa yet. We just got past Africa. They're not as bad as America. Most of the time, Africa is where most of the attacks happen. Great white sharks are highly known to be dangerous, but they're really not that dangerous. Most of the time, they'll choose a seal. Most sharks are not too dangerous. Honestly, you're more likely to get squad wiped by wasps than great white shark. Great white shark is highly known to be a famous killing machine. But, however, it can't compete with our highly dangerous croc. There's many reasons why the American crocodile holds top place. First of all, great white shark attacks are rare, but the desert croc is not. The American crocodile kills more people each year. Second of all, the likely chances of you dying from great white are slim. In fact, it's more rare for you to even get attacked by a great white than to die from one. Desert crocs, you get attacked, you're most likely gonna die. And thirdly, their proximity to humans are more likely chances of attacking hold it in first place. That forces the great white shark down to second place, pushing the polar bear third, our famous constrictor 5, sturgeon 4, sturgeon 6, and bird of prey last of the lineup. Our Clash of Titans winner is the American crocodile. It joins its cousin and the grizzly bear in the fearsome finalists. But who's next to join our 72? Next up, the largest pinniped faces off against the largest member of the deer family. A venomous snake clashes right up against the largest tarantula. And a formidable venomous lizard faces off against buzzing assassins. This is all in 72 Dangerous Animals, North America.